What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And a lot of you guys have been asking about, my level up methods. How am I leveling up so fast? Well, primarily, a lot of you guys will come by and say, yeah, you're just playing the game. Well, it's not about just playing the game this year. And I've been trying to get that through your heads. There's a lot that goes into the field pass itself. And even if you do certain things, like repeat, touchdowns, things like that, fumbles, if it's not a specific thing for it, you are not going to be able to upgrade. So right now we're maxed out at level 61. We're focusing right now on the competitive. You can see that we're at 93 already. You need 200 for the new card that's out and available right now. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that really quickly. For those of you guys that are like, yo, he sucks, whatever it is, well, use him for training. But the grind is real. So you get 2 weeks for it. We always try to get all 300. We will get it. We've been getting 300 each time. So what goes into it, right? There's a balance. Now, I seen some comments about the recent video where they're like, yeah, offline players cannot get that player with just solo battles. If you go back to the video, I actually say that. You have to win some MUT Champions games because it makes it easier. Once you get to the 20 level, after you win 10 games, everything gets a little bit easier with that. So you have to be able to focus in on getting as many MUT Champion games in as possible. I would say 10 each week would get you very close because that's 40, which will leave you at 160. And then you start to angle, you got to angle every solo battle for both weeks. Based on the math that I got with that 40, if you were able to complete every single solo battle and you got all the bonus points, all right, with this right here, the 20 solo battles, the 25, 6 force fumbles, all these extra things, you would be very, very close to the 200 because you would have to obviously amount that to 160. But like I told you guys, the glitch is playing head to head because the level that you're on determines what goes on within it. You see what I'm saying? Like whatever level you're doing, like say you're rookie or whatever, if you're that bad at the game to where you can't get a certain amount of wins, then you have to remain at that level. I know a lot of you guys don't prefer to play online, but it's necessary. Obviously the sets and then the stats, getting those those touchdowns also. Don't ever forget the stats because they release new ones every week, and those bonuses also help you out to do the right thing with that as well. So like I said, right now we're 9-2 in MUT Champs. The ideal sweet spot is trying to win like 15 games or 20 games because they give it to you for 35. The excess, most people won't really need it. Like I said, once we always go over the 300, obviously, because we do solo battles as well. And one of the things that you guys have been telling me, yo, G, bro, these solo battles are really, really wild. Well, for the most part, solo battles they've always cheated. And you can see that I did my last 4, so we're gonna go ahead and update. They always cheat, right? So it doesn't really matter like the way that you play the game. It's all about just being able to blitz everyone. So what does that mean, right? With this and I always played on Legendary because what happens is if something works on Legendary, it will work in any mode. So I'm gonna do my best to try to speed through this and show you guys the way I play it, just so you guys have it on record. I will be running nickel over in this video right now. This is also the Kansas City Chiefs defensive playbook. And pretty much all you're doing is just blitzing everyone. Now, as far as my individual setups, everybody runs this differently. I don't really give out the way that I set things up. I just show you and I give you video proof of it. And then you guys just go with it, bro. Like you got to be able to, figure it out. Like some things that go along those lines to make it pretty much easier for you. But like I said, the pressure is what really hurts the CPU. I'll show you like the blitzes and everything that's going on. You're going to just want to make sure that you're covering the running back. And pretty much blitzing the CPU makes them react very, very ridiculously. And then once you go up, right? Once for whatever reason you go up in the game, you have to just run the ball. All right? You're running the ball for the rest of it. But usually, for the look at Night Train looking garbage, bruh. Look at Night Train looking trash. Usually, for the most part, you will be able to, whether you're running like the double A gap or any like mid blitz, whatever it is, it's all the same stuff. The CPU is the CPU. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't like to be blitzed, and you can always figure out what blitzes are going to actually work by coming in on Legendary and playing a solo battle. Because if it works here, it's going to work against the human opponent. Because the game is designed to try to take away the things that actually work against. Dude, look, what is going on right now? Like, why is that guy getting all that? Dude, what? Empty base flex. But like I was saying, the game itself is designed to like really stop really wild blitzes by cheating you. So if for whatever reason, right, when he came out in five wide right there, that's pretty stupid because, you know, Clay Matthews is going to handle that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the CPU will do. All right. Now, when you get the ball back, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go right to chew clock. Right? You're going to try to get some runs off and, you know, whatever. You're going to get the ball right here. You're going to go ahead and sit down, double tap square or the X button if you're on Xbox. You're going to come over to here. They've switched and updated the way that you actually go to chew clock now. So you got to do the R stick. And then what I like to do is come out with slot close. I'm going to go to, you know, that half back stretch. Offensively, I think I'm in the Lions playbook currently, if you guys are wondering what playbook I'm in right now. And then pretty much, you know, you run the ball, you get some things going on with the clock, and, you know, you speed it up. This is the way you get out of the game as fast as possible. At the end of the game, if you're not up by at least... Okay, whoa, dude. Like, why is that guy running in like that? If you're not up by at least 21, the CPU will call timeouts, and they will make your life pretty much, you know, a living hell. So you have to be able to make sure that you have your ways of scoring against the CPU. In my situation right here, usually I can come out and just run, you know, basic stuff, and they'll just let me, that post will just be always open. Like posts with a short in, if you let it develop, they usually don't play that. Even when they run man, it usually doesn't work out for them. But just remember this tip, right? Unless you're trying to come into the top 100 of a solo battle, you should always let the clock wind down. All right? That's just something that I want to make sure you guys understand because, you know, a lot of you guys wonder like, yo, G, you be going through the solo battles really quickly. How are you doing it? I'm not trying to be here all day. It's 3-minute quarters, chat, right? You understand blitz them hard. And then you run the ball, and that's it. Keep letting the clock go down. The inside zone, for the most part, I know you just seen it be very, very successful. Sometimes the CPU will bag it. One of the things I also like to do is when they press or they show that they're down in coverage, you come out and you just throw it over the top. Although you come out in inside zone, right? Because that's just something that you want to make sure that you always have an option for. Typically, you will always kick the ball off. That is very, very important that I explain that to you. All right? Why is that important? You get the ball back at the half. Now, as long as they're backed off like that, you don't really want to run streaks. Like, I can throw streaks still, but I don't want to make it so that you guys start doing it and you lose. Because I can throw streaks against the CPU all day. They don't know what they're doing. Like, it's similar to, like, the developers of the game. Anything goes, dude. So, you know, they come out and do weird stuff, and that's pretty much it. So you can run the ball as much as you want. You know, just keep doing that a little bit. Make sure you get down to about, you know, like the 40-second mark. I wouldn't say to, you know, go for field goals because the computer's going to cheat you once or twice. Just always watch that streak that I'm running. I don't know if you guys are like really, you know, realizing what I'm doing with that streak because that streak is always open. All right. When you come out in doubles, it's always pretty much open. You know, you free form them and it's going to be a dot for 6 and you just control the game. Now, when the CPU gets back, another pro tip, if they get the ball across the 30, they're going to hurry up offense. All right? The computer cheats when they hurry up offense. So because they cheat, you have to be prepared for that. All right? So we're going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to show you guys what's happening with it, just to give you guys ideas of the way you're supposed to do it. Bam. We go ahead. We kick it off. If they get to the 30, okay, so we're screwed. So now that they got to the... Dude, whoa, they got to the 40? Like, what the hell? Now that they got to the 40, if they get a first down, it's over. They're going to keep, you know, hurrying up. And then no matter what happens, they're going to probably cheat you a lot based on the way that their guys will catch the ball, etc., etc. So be very, very careful with that, with the CPU in that regard. You see what I'm saying? Like right there, the running back just chilling by himself. All right. Yo, what? Yo, okay. Yo, look, whatever, dude. I don't even know how he didn't get sacked right there. That was craziness, bruh. How did he not get sacked though? Like, dude, GG's. The CPU. That's why I said, chat. Don't take field goals. Don't ever take field goals, bro. He's running a screen. We should be able to wait for that. How is that not a pick? Dude, man, like when you see the screen, bro, when it's setting up, like in older Maddens, that was always a pick. Now it's like a magnetic field around everybody, and nobody wants to do what they're supposed to do. Okay, so he just threw it up right to Rod Woodson. Oh. Yep. Okay, all right. So, yep. All right. Yo, look. All right, cool. Like right now, I'm about to just end the video. Like I don't even want to, dude. Like this game is so disgusting I don't even want to continue to go on with it. So I understand the rage that you guys go through. I like, look, listen, I totally understand it. I totally 100%, understand what's going on, but this is absolutely necessary in order to really take advantage of all the aspects of maxing it out. So we're going to still go through with it, and it is what it is. Will you get cheated? Yes, but you just got to stay firm, dude. You got to stay firm, like some tofu, dude. You ever had some extra firm tofu? Like, yeah, bro, just stay firm with it. The computer is just like they make you so angry that you just don't want to play the game. But just keep in mind, you're still offline. Don't break anything. Just chill out, relax. Understand that it's a situation where you could definitely fix it. You can definitely 100% fix the situation. All right. So here we go. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and now we're going to go ahead and do what I've been telling you. Once we get the ball back at the half, the whole objective is to make sure that you chew clock. All right. It is very, very important that you're chewing clock. Do not do anything other than chew clock, especially if you're not a strong player in the game. Now, with this right here, anything with flex close, you see the way that the guy lines up on the outside? It's kind of stupid. I wouldn't necessarily pinch the line. Dude, I don't really know what's going on. Like, like this game, right? I guess they know that I'm recording, like. Because other than that, I really don't know what the hell's going on. Like, look, do they cheat? Yes. But this is extreme. Like, this is something that it's like, all right, dude, call another timeout then. Who cares? And that's what the problem is, bro. The problem is this game is just, like, I don't know. You could fill in the blank, dude. Just don't make it too inappropriate. Like, this game right here, though. Okay, so he blocked. Okay. Hold up. He caught the ball. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to chew clock. From the 47, he's kicking a... What is this real? Dude, from the 47? Who is that? Who is the kicker? Who is that? Dog. That's a 64-yard field goal that he almost made. I've never seen that before, chat. Have you ever seen that before? No, that right there, that almost scared... That scared me, bro. That, like, I don't really get scared when I play Madden, but, like... That right there, that was kind of scary, chat. It was definitely kind of scary. You see, like, I can moss them all day, but like I said, I don't want to make you guys start doing that, because what's going to happen is if I make it like that's the way that you're supposed to do it, you guys are going to come out and be throwing picks every snap. And I don't want it to be like that. So that's why I don't do that every play. But for those of you guys that know me, you guys know that I pretty much, It's something that I do. Like, I moss dudes. Like, it's just what it is. Now that we're up 14, though, this is where it gets a little bit more simplistic. You have a 30-second time play clock, I believe. It's 30 seconds. So you want to stop around here. I've showed you, various runs. Like I said, you're going to double tap the right stick over here. And then what you're going to do is, like I said, I'll use slot close. I'll use inside zone out of doubles. Whatever you're comfortable with, everybody should pretty much have a run play that they like at this point. And you just come out and you just try to get first downs. Now, because I'm not up by 17 or more, they will call timeouts when we get into the fourth. So your primary objective is just to keep getting first downs. So any kind of tight formation runs where, you could get a little bit of space or whatever, it's something that I would recommend. Another thing that you guys ask about is like running on conservative. Is conservative something that is necessary? To be honest, no. Because typically what happens is, if you're going to get cheated, you're going to get cheated anyway, even if you're on conservative. But for the most part, the CPU doesn't really go crazy with that. If that makes any sense, right? The CPU is not in a position to go really, really crazy. Also remember, in the third, when you go out of bounds, it doesn't really matter. If you're trying to get top 100, though, and you're getting all the first downs and everything, it's very important that you do go out of bounds on a regular basis. I just want to make sure that I, touch on all the things that you guys may ask, so that way it's easier for everybody watching. For you solo battle pros, I know there's a lot of other things that go into it, but this is the way that I typically go through it. I just go ahead and I go up a certain amount of scores, and then I just wait. Because once I get to this point, I know I only have the fourth quarter, and ultimately I'm done. And as you can see, Zonka, he's actually a really good fullback. That's why I got rid of the D tackle that you get as a team captain. I know somebody may ask about that. For those of you guys that are missing your team captains, you're probably missing your team captain because you put the other captain into the set without downgrading it. And yes, it's EA's fault for allowing that, but you have to always know that you should be downgrading your players. So it's like a balance with that. We can't really blame that for, blame them for it. Although it shouldn't be accepting of it because it's not the actual, base card. You know what I'm saying? But look, worse things have happened. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I do believe that EA will eventually, try to fix that situation. Dude, what the? Yo, look at this. Oh, don't go out of bounds. Don't go out of bounds. You say, okay, good. Just remember, guys, in the fourth quarter, the clock stops completely. Not like the first and this, every other quarter, pretty much. The fourth quarter, the clock stops. So now, this is what I was telling you guys. Because we're only up 14, they're going to call their timeouts. This is where it gets really, really annoying. But this is very necessary for you guys to understand. Just a quick tutorial to understand how to beat solo battles, bro. Because I do it just because of the fact I know I'm getting those competitive points and my level is going to get maxed out a lot faster. And that's all I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to max out my level as fast as possible. A lot of you guys are like, yo, G, you really play solo battles? You guys gonna be laughing at me? I understand, bro. If you're a grinder, you grind. You know what I'm saying? In 2K, you guys play the CPU anyway. But Madden, it's always embarrassing to be playing solo battles. I don't really care. I'm going to play them because it helps me to get all my competitive points. Now they have one more timeout. That's good. We already got a first down. So they stop the clock once more. And then you should be, pretty much ready to go. Now, if you don't have to go legendary. I think MVP, they brought it down. So because I play on max level, that doesn't mean you have to. They're going to cheat, obviously, a lot more the higher the level is. That is on you, what you would rather want to do in that regard. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Anything that works in Legendary works against human opponents. So for those of you guys that are primarily offline players, I want you guys to remember that. That should help you guys a lot with it. Now, obviously, we don't want to score here. So the game is pretty much over at this point. Because we have the 30-second play clock, we should be able to, successfully get it down. Just make sure that, the numbers go all the way. So that way you're pretty much done. But like I said, if you are someone, right, that is beating the computer consistently on Legendary, you should be able to go online. There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very, very difficult to consistently beat the CPU on Legendary. In any mode, franchise, MUT, whatever it is. So, you guys need to really get your game up and start going out there and handling your business, to be honest. Because it's just something that I believe a lot of you guys refuse to play online because of the frustration, blah, blah, blah. But, I made it look very easy. And I know some of you guys are going to say, yeah, G, you make it look easy. Nah, it is easy. But you got to apply yourself for it. And that's ultimately what it is. So hopefully you guys understand the way that we rock it. Get those solo battles done. Get all the objectives on the side done that expire weekly. Get the sets done. And like I said, you need at least 10 each week. I would say at least minimum for the MUT champs. And we're going to find ways for you guys to, level up pretty well and get your stuff up. All right, guys? So other than that, we're at 95 right now. And we're going to keep grinding. We should be at 300 by next week early. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. If you guys need any other, questions answered, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.